the photo become an act of resistance. This tranquil studio portrait of Alex and Carrie Manley and their infant son Milo doesn't look defiant, but its very existence flies in the face of a white supremacy campaign that nearly cost Alex his life. 5 years before this photo was taken, in 1898, Alex was the editor and publisher of the Wilmington Daily Record, a newspaper in Wilmington, North Carolina. It was a publication of the Negro, for the Negro, and by the Negro. Representing African American life was Alex's mission, and during Reconstruction, Wilmington was a place where Blacks were thriving. But at the same time Alex was putting out the record, other North Carolina newspapers were promoting a very different version of Blackness. The Raleigh News and Observer was the largest and most powerful newspaper in the state. Its publisher, Josephus Daniels, was working with a cartoonist to create racist propaganda. These images depicted African Americans as clownish and dangerous, and showing them as inferior justified not only denying Blacks' rights, but built a case for violence against them. That violence came looking for Alex in November 1898. Wilmington's white leadership and an estimated 1,000 citizens met and demanded that Alex shut down the Daily Record and leave town. More than 450 men signed a petition in support of his banishment. Outrage grew at the meeting, with calls for Manley to be lynched. A friend warned Alex, and he escaped with his life. But the Daily Record was destroyed by a white supremacist mob that took proud photos in front of the ruins. Alex reunited with Carrie in Washington, D.C., and the couple eventually moved to Philadelphia, where they had their first son, Milo. So when the family went to a portrait studio in 1903 to pose for this photo, it was an act of celebration and quiet defiance. Other African Americans in the late 19th century took pictures for the same reasons, to keep a record of what they'd achieved in the short time since emancipation. For families that just decades earlier were regularly torn apart by chattel slavery, being photographed together was proof of their resilience. In these images, they could authentically reflect their own lives, unlike the caricatures that robbed them of their humanity. While Manley never again owned a newspaper, he continued fighting for the dignity of African Americans. The Negro is passing through a crucial part of his history, Alex said in the speech after his close brush with death. And still, he will sing, "My country, 'tis of thee."
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
2, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm DC's own Rabbit Jones, here to give you the politics the only way I know how, the hood way. I got here today OnlyFans Jet to help me dissect politics. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody to tune in, like, subscribe. Appreciate everybody, man, to take the time out to tune into this joint. You know what I'm saying, dog? But if you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing magazine coons. Magazine coons. Let's not forget about white ladies and Puerto Ricans too. You know what I'm saying, dog? What's going on with you, player?
Not much. What's going on with you? How's everything?
Man, hanging in there, bro. Everything is copacetic, like you used to say back in the day.
Yeah.
Copacetic. Whatever that means.
I know we trying to get everything together, you know what I'm saying? But life outside the podcast seems a little easy a little bit. But you still gotta look at the turn on the TV and see this orange punk motherfucker on it. Every time. It's never a dull moment. But I ain't gonna sit there and keep shitting on him because we all know he's a piece of shit. Sorry, son of a bitch. Like Bernie Mac would say. Sorry, son of a bitch.
Yeah, most definitely. That's my man too.
He was the GOAT.
Hell yeah, that's my nigga. Now, so we get to politics today. We got Kamala Harris, we got Trump, and we got bodies in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Now, first thing I want to get into is there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's black that fall behind this Trump train shit. That's trying their best to come back in the fold. I get it. You want us to forget. But one problem is this podcast is motherfucking stamped, sealed, and delivered. Your what's that called? Coonery. You know what I'm saying? That I got you. The Charlamagne the Gods, the Kwame Browns,
The Lawrence Taylors.
of the world.
Can't forget his dumb ass.
We got them all. You can't turn around now, Herschel Walker.
You got another one right behind you.
You're documented. You know what I'm saying? Once you document it on a podcast, you're documented. There's nothing we can do. You turned on us. You know what I'm saying? Now, Charlamagne the God is one of these people that I can't stand. But I'm gonna let my man. First of all, how you feel about Charlamagne the God?
I can't stand his ass either.
Oh,
But lately he's been making some good points. Like the point, he started off with the point of Diddy, right? When he said, you're a black man and you're trying to live in a white man's world, and you can't do that because you're not them, is basically what he's saying. You're not part of the party. You know what I'm saying? You're part of the plan.
that ain't good.
You're not part of the party. You're part of the plan. LT is part of the plan, not the party. Herschel Walker was part of the plan.
God.
He wasn't part of the party.
No way.
Black Magas, you're part of the plan, not the party. You see what the Spanish people did? They voted for him and getting kicked out. So what's that about?
True.
You gotta figure. You gotta think. Everything is getting dismantled because taxes is going straight to their pockets, and y'all did that. Doesn't make any sense, man. But what you feel about the whole LT thing? I know it's like, what the fuck now?
I don't know. Most of the motherfucking like we expected most of the shit that's happening to happen, but I ain't expected it this fast. You know what I'm saying?
I expected it this fast, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. I expected it to be bad, but we live in like a third world country right now.
Hey, why would you say that? Third world country, though?
Like if you go downtown DC, you know they got some shit like they got shit on government buildings, Trump picture face on them, and on a big Verizon. Remember the old Bell Atlantic joint when you go across 295? Yeah, a big joint on there. It says the American economy goes through efficient energy, which is coal and shit like that. They're trying to wind the clocks back, how it used to be when people was on assembly lines and shit. That's why y'all jobs is getting taken away. And once you lose these government jobs as black folks or any kind of folks, they go on the assembly line.
Yeah. I mean, that's their whole goal right now, is to basically turn it back to where it was more jobs that was more open for other cultures other than black people. Like in the 60s and 70s, right? Most jobs white people had. They had the warehouse jobs. They had the electrician jobs. They had the mechanic jobs.
Carpentry.
We were just learning this stuff. You feel me? So they want to go back to where white people were having all the jobs. Period. That's why you get the motherfucking where you take out all Mexicans and Africans, anybody that ain't white, as much as you can, to dim the numbers, to make it so white people get more jobs themselves. You see what I'm saying? Those warehouse jobs that we had, they want those back for their kids or something. You feel me? So when the black culture will go in the joint like and go in fast foods or something like that. To them, that's what you do. You do shit like that. Go in a hotel, do shit like that. Anything else to them is a white man's job, bro.
Anything that have to do to be a servant is for the black job. That's why he said black jobs.
Exactly.
Black jobs are servant jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Black jobs is when he wants you to be servant to. It ain't like you being a boss. You feel me? So it's like black jobs are strictly servant to white people. You could be a chef. You could be a cook. You could be a waitress. Shit like that. They don't care nothing about that shit. In fact, to him, that's the black job. But if you start trying to be the head of construction, shit like that, own your own construction company, or run your own trash company, that's the white job to him. Now you see what I'm saying? You as a black man need to come ask us for work. Is the way they want to set it up.
So basically, if y'all haven't seen Roots, basically you told me, yeah, Toby go do this. Toby go, yes sir. And while you saying yes sir, he pats you on your head like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Those are the black jobs. They ain't construction worker or carpentry. It's being a servant. Those are your jobs.
Exactly.
Being Lee Daniels, the butler.
But yeah, that's his whole vision of black people. That's why I always say fuck Trump.
Because basically you gotta kiss his ass.
Anybody like him don't like black people.
But see, like, again, when we go back to Charlamagne the God, right? When he said what he said, right? He was on point, actually. I can't stand him, motherfucker, but He actually right for a change, and he's been on the road. This is the second time that I heard him talk, and he's actually right. He makes good points, but I don't jump on the bandwagon because he makes good points. But you know what I mean?
What's the good point you made?
Well, he said that the Trump administration is trying to basically try to create an illusion for us people to win, but we're not. But we're not going to win. I mean, we already see that, far ahead. It's just that black MAGA you have to convince that to, and that's hard to do. Some of them are starting to come around though, but it's a lot of them that's still stuck in their ways about how they feel about Trump.
And the 2028 run, and this is going to sound ridiculous probably coming from me, I would love to see Jon Stewart run in 2028. If we're talking about like a change agent coming from the outside that's really going to shake things up, and somebody that I feel like can speak to, all people. Plus, he's a celebrity who actually knows what they're talking about. We've seen him get legislation and stuff, passed before. Like, we know where his heart is. He'd be somebody I'd like to see really get in the race and disrupt things in 2028. Maybe a Jon Stewart Colbert ticket, because Colbert's not going to have a job. He's not working because.
And she think that shit funny.
All right. So what you think about what you said, Colbert? She asked him, well, who would you like to see run 2028? He named Jon Stewart, and they said Colbert should be the runner. What do you feel about all that?
That's better than fucking Trump. Anything better than Trump right now. Or JD Vance. Or anybody that's willing to try to run for the presidential election. For the next presidential election. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for every time you turn around, you turn on TV, this motherfucker you turn on YouTube, they always talking about make America first and make great America great again with the Trump ads and shit like that on YouTube. I'm tired of seeing this shit. This shit is crazy.
That's a side note. That right there is a side note, because that's why I have a problem with the DNC chair, whoever the fuck he is. Shit like that. What you just saying? Every fucking day, at least 3 times, I see a fucking Trump, whatever the fuck, lying to your ass about whatever the fuck he supposed to be doing or didn't do. It's a fucking commercial for it. I don't see none of that for Democrats. I don't see a Democrat ad saying he's a fucking crook. He's stealing your health care and your Social Security. I don't see those ads. Did you see it?
Hell no.
That's the problem. And we just watching YouTube here and there, and we see a fucking Trump shit.
And that's all the time, the Trump shit. All the time is the Trump shit. It ain't like it's a few times. All the time you see Trump. Trump did this. My thing is, right, is that you just sit there, they fired a couple more people, right? They fired the person that does the data for, the truth, for real. Fire that person. Because that they have, not posed, but like what you call it when you motherfuckers say sit there and say, hey, groceries and the cost of food and gas and water and everything is going down, but you see that shit increase like a motherfucker. You sit there and say the cost of eggs has gone down, but eggs is fucking $25, $40 a carton. And then you have these people that gather up this false information and say, hey, tell the people that, that the cost of everything has gone down. And it really ain't. The cost of living is fucking going up. For them to say, hey, the cost of of this, that, and the third is going down. It's bullshit.
Now, personally, I don't like when motherfucker asks like Charlamagne who you want to see, and then he start naming all these white motherfuckers. When he just had a black woman run, he wasn't. You should see how what's that called? When he was so enthusiastic to talk about some Stewart and a motherfucker, whoever the fuck
Colbert.
Did you ever see him that enthusiastic about Kamala Harris?
Nah, he didn't.
Exactly.
When she was on the Breakfast Club, no.
None of that. The whole time she ran, you never seen him like that ever. And that's the problem. It's like he black, so he got a black audience where they talk about other things and bring black people into it. Then sprinkle in some fake ass motherfucking Republican talking points. That's his problem. So now we're in a situation where Republicans are shit. They try to destroy you and America. And this bitch ass nigga ushered that in by not even showing enthusiasm like we just noticed him just wanting Stewart to run. Oh fuck, another white man. But him as a black man didn't push the black woman at all. That's the problem with him. And even when he come on these joints and do interviews where he's trying to be hard on Trump, you can still see his bitch ass bias. If you read it into it,
yeah.
I mean, we from the hood and we ain't gonna dissect it like the motherfucking scholar would, but that's clear. Can you understand that? He full of shit. So he go on these shows, he gonna throw him a little bullshit, act like he mad at Trump. But the whole time, if you listen to him, it's a Democrat thing for him. He don't give a fuck about Democrats that are true Democrats. He want these like Stewart. Is he fucking serious? And then he gonna say Colbert. But yet, Kamala Harris, they graduated from Howard University.
Shit. I'd rather for him
Vice
to say
President, Senator.
I'd rather say Jasmine Crockett.
But he gonna throw in some fucking Stewart with a glee in his eye. Really, you bitch ass nigga?
And you know Kamala Harris ain't running for her regular jump.
But she already said she ain't running for no fucking governor no more. Don't ask her that no more.
Because of President Trump, so they say.
Well, people say different things. They also say he lost $40 million a year for CBS, which is also a bit of a problem whenever you're trying to have a successful show. If you had to pick a Republican who might be able to earn your vote, is there anyone you like that you would look at?
I mean, I was in South Carolina. I grew up in South Carolina under, somebody like Nikki Haley, right? So I can see something like that. I do think, and this is, I think that traditional conservatives are going to take the Republican Party back. I think there's a political coup going on.
You need an LLC. It's protecting you. It's keeping your business and your personal life separate. So
all right. Two things he said right now. Well, you tell you what I think in a minute. But once she asked him, is it a chance a Republican get your vote? And he went on to say, hey, I'm from South Carolina. I can deal with somebody like, what's her name?
Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley. That's one. So for him to go on to start saying shit like he can vote for that type of Republican is where I have that. To me, people don't listen to the deep overall interview. They always take the big picture, and he clearly is a bitch ass Republican, bro. For example, if I'm sitting in that chair and that bitch say, okay, is there any way what Republican out there that can get your vote? Not a fuck asshole one of them. Next question. It ain't no people like Nelly. Who gives a fuck which one of them is? They're gonna take women's rights. They're gonna make sure they can't have no abortions. Black people policing your ass. Mexicans, they throwing you over the border. They don't give a fuck which Republican it is. That's the shit they have gonna be done. Tax cuts for the rich. That's it. So if you sit there and say, as a black man, say, oh, you know what? I can't vote for you. Bitch ass nigga, that's the problem. As far as I'm concerned.
Yep, that is a problem.
Nikki hell.
That's why I was like, oh Lord.
That's why I don't fuck with him. He's a bitch. Sneaky, slimy snake. They use our black culture for money. But when in his real mind, he's a white bitch. Literally. Who in their right mind say, first of all, I'm not even gonna sit there and think about near Republican do shit. That's the first part. But the fact that he thought about it and then said Nikki Haley.
That was horrible. He should have said, damn, that's when he said Kamala.
Nikki the fuck Haley? Now you see what I'm saying about this bitch ass nigga? I don't fuck with him, the breath. No. Get that shit out of here. That's why. He's full of shit, bro. Kamala one, he been up her ass. Acting like he pro-black. A black lady president. I'm here. I'm in office. I get to do this and that and that. He played halfway. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's that bitch shit, bro. But you gotta read these niggas for what they are. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I read. Now, come to hers. As everybody knows. With all right, let me ask you. Come to hers. Okay, this is July. Now August. It's been basically silent for 6 months. She has been writing a book that's out now called 107 Days. So let me ask you. You might not agree with me. I want her to every week come out and say something against him, have a big speech every month. All the way up until she announced she wanted it. She didn't do it. Meanwhile, she was writing the book. So, how do you see the picture of her? Do you like the way she did it, or how you wanted her to do it after she lost?
She was supposed to, I ain't gonna say keep going around, talking, but like, a lot of people at this time, what they usually do, they do be, under. Oh, if you ever notice, everybody that's a presidential candidate, right, has been like underground, like for a while. It's either a couple months, a couple years, a whole decade. You would never hear from these motherfuckers until later on, after they lose the election. That's first and foremost. But what she was supposed to do was continue her journey, continue how Trump was trashing them, the Democrats, for about 4 years until the election. That's what they supposed to be doing. And right now, the Democrats are super silent. They're not saying too much. Ain't nobody is arisen saying, hey, I'm going to run. Ain't nobody doing anything of that nature. They're just silent. And it's not like it's one or two of them. It's just a bunch. The whole crew is fucking silent. For what? I can't just put that on Kamala. It's the whole party that's been silent.
So you really agree with me that she should have been combative all the way through. Amen.
Yeah, basically.
So, do you agree or disagree with her writing the book?
If she exposing the Democratic Party in the book, because a lot of her husband is in it too. So if she exposes the Democratic Party, it will further drain the Democratic Party because she was actually running with them or running under the Democratic Party. And I'm not sure, it sounds like she not really didn't have a really good time doing it because the Democratic Party didn't back her the way that they needed to. They didn't campaign the way that they were supposed to. You're supposed to fight fire with fire. You got to even the playing field. You got to go places. If Trump in Arkansas, be there too. Go on the other side of town. If Trump over in motherfucking California, you go to. If he in LA, you in Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? You got even the playing field. It can't be just oh well. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what the Democratic Party has comes to, and it's not good right now for if anybody trying to emerge as a candidate. They don't have that much exposure like what's going on. Again, they sitting back and they looking at Trump. You know what I'm saying? They like, well, Trump gonna hang himself. That's the mistake that Hillary had, and that's the mistake that Kamala Harris had.
But that's why I wanted her to constantly go at her so she can keep people engaged. Now, she gonna be the front runner, but now it's open for other people to get. See how Trump did it, where he kept on doing that shit, where it made it hard for anybody to do anything. They gonna start off with 9%, shit like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna force them to drop out because they can't. It takes a long time to get from 9% to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? And money. So if you just will start off just staying engaged when he do these bills, when he say something dumb, come out with a speech, and just stay on his ass. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until you say I'm running for president, you're gonna have more clout going into the democratic process where most people just drop out because they can't get past 3 or 4%. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now she have it where she gonna be the front one. Now she gonna have like Gabby News and all these people right under her now. Where if she would have kept running and kept just saying things, it would have blew them so far apart they just wouldn't have ran, just like they did Trump on the other side.
Yeah, because one or two people that tried to run, but it didn't work.
At that point, you ain't got engaged. You see what I'm saying? So that was the whole thing I wanted her to do that. And
then Biden dropped the ball by dropping out too late.
But writing the book of 107 days, she had 107 days to do a campaign, the shortest campaign in history. And we had people been shot, all types of shit, and motherfuckers had to run. This was actually the shortest one, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck too. Ain't that something? That this is the shortest one compared, like over history, like so much shit can happen. Like for example, the motherfucker Kennedy got shot. Did somebody run after him?
Yes.
It's like, damn. And that's the shortest one? That's crazy. That's odd as fuck.
Yeah, it's
for her to
fucking
run
crazy.
107 days, to me, okay, if you took the time out to write a book and then come out and start being combative, I get that. If you took the time out to write a book that don't tell us anything, or none of that shit, then you That's full of shit. That's just a money grab, and you full of shit. Now, if you wrote a book just saying how you felt, what you were seeing from the Democratic Party too, and who's those people? Those people that had her doing shit, you know what I'm saying?
The campaign managers.
Campaign people. If you're saying to them, if you putting out shit in that joint, minute for minute, time for time, that's why you ain't saying that all this time. You just want to reflect and get everything off your mind into the book. I respect that. So if I open the book up and it's telling me detailed shit, I get it. I feel it. And now from this point on, you ready to tussle with this nigga? I get it. But if this is a fucking book, nothing really in it that's telling us anything that's not in the fucking news, that's gonna be a problem. And you're not saying anything to combat these motherfuckers, that's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying, God?
Yeah.
Other than that, I love you too. You know what I'm saying? I do love you. But please don't do this book for money and then disappear. You and your husband, you start doing lawyering again, and then you just no.
You just living your life.
Don't do that to me. I want you to be president. You didn't have enough time or a chance or a fair shake. I want you to run again. Period. And I want you to have the best chances. To me, the best chances is to keep talking to people. Keep going at this orange neck pig demon fuck. And just keep going at it. That's what I feel like. That will have your smoothest ride into the joint. Then you don't have to worry about no Gabby Newsom and all these bitch ass niggas that's gonna come. And I don't fuck with Gabby Newsom bitch ass and none of these people. Period. That's why I want her to do that. But if she don't run, cool. That's your life. You know what I'm saying, dog? I want you to run. You person. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's something I want to tell you, talk to you about. I want to see did you even notice this. Did you see, first of all, I watch a lot of motherfucker shit where they pull people over and forensic shit, you know what I'm saying, when people get pulled over and all that shit. It's just me, I got remote watching shit now too, where basically leaving their kids in the car and shit, hot cars and shit while they going shopping and all that shit. You ever seen shit like that on YouTube?
Yeah. The little
And
stupid shit that we do.
the bitch went to Miami, left the kids, 4 kids in the house, while she go get an ass surgery.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Ain't that some shit? So I haven't even watched this joint, man. And I stumbled on this joint where a bitch in the joint, her and a friend of mine, and the police pulled both of them over. And get to asking for all the questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot of shit in the car and shit. The bitch said, I'm homeless. I'm living in and out of the car and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You understand? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. She had surgery in her ass. Is she homeless?
Oh, you talking about the bitch left the kids in the car?
Mm.
Nah, she left the kids in the house.
Oh.
She went got the surgery on her ass.
That's crazy.
And that's some shit. Then the police was in the joint because the neighbors called. This bitch was still in Miami, bro. When they was talking to her, she was like, I'm 30 minutes away. Lying like shit. Took that bitch a day to get there, bro. Think about it. He left the kids there, though. And then she kept telling, I can see them on video camera. I get that. But them kids are in the house by themselves, bro. That's not, like, what are we talking about? And you in another state. You ain't next door over your bitch house. You feel me? Like,
the house would be burnt down by the time
man,
you get
what
there.
the fuck? Like, you can watch a nigga come in and rob and smack the shit out of these kids. You're so far away. Like, what is the point of you looking at? Oh, I can see you in it. Hey, go watch her. Hey, who's that? Hey, run. Like, what are you doing? You way in another state. Like, what the fuck? Like, some of these joints be like, bitch, why are you offering the police at this point? You just getting here a day late. Like, really? You know what I'm saying? They get to arguing like, no, my sister's supposed to be here. What? That'd be the funniest joke. They'd be like, hey, my sister was here though. I left with my sister. Like, call her. She didn't answer. Like, what? Hey, that should be so funny, bro. Oh my god, yeah. But I'm watching the joint, and they pull this bitch over, this other bitch. Her and a friend in the car, and they just ride. And First, I want y'all to really watch this for a minute because it threw me full of loop. Right? Watch this shit this other day. All right. So the police pulled the bitch over, and he like, bro, something smells real foul in your shit. Now, keep in mind, he's pulling over. It's a rocket shit in her car, bro. And sometimes police will pull you over when there's a lot of shit on the windows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So she got so much shit in the car, it's just shit all over the place. So he pulls her over for that. So I'm gonna let Joy play from here so we can understand what I'm doing. I don't know if you've seen this before, right?
Mm-hmm.
You seen this before?
Mm-hmm.
What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. There's a bunch of dirty blankets. Well, this been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You gonna have to, ma'am, you gonna have to open that up all the way.
I'm about to open it up all the way.
Yeah, you gonna have to open it up all the way for me.
Bugs and stuff all over it and everything. Because it's bugs and stuff over it and everything.
I know, but I don't know what.
Now think about that for me. The main bitch pulling all shit out of the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying it's bugs and stuff on the door.
The stench is unmistakable, but finding the source of the smell is easier said than done, as whatever is inside is buried beneath endless layers of plastic trash bags.
Literally ripping through all the bags so we can see all the dirty stuff. I don't think that a guilty person would be doing it like this, bro. If I take all my stuff out, where am I gonna?
I just need this right here is drawing my attention to it, so I'm gonna have to. I need to see it.
I know.
Just feel it.
That's why I'm trying to show you.
No.
I'm with you.
What happened?
No, I'm just telling, giving him some advice.
Okay. I'm telling you, you're just gonna find a bunch of dirty blankets.
Yeah, but I need this. I need to know what that smell is.
I am. I'm about to show you.
Nicole turns to the officer for help, and he carefully begins cutting through the thick layers with a knife.
Now, first of all, the cop had to come in and cut the shit open. All right, so at this point, let me ask you, her person, do you think she know what the fuck in there or not?
She knows what's in there. Cause she over there stalling.
And then another thing is it's a smell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody keeps saying they smell something. She rode around like that.
Yeah.
It ain't like you ain't smelling shit. You live it.
Knife.
You gotta get all the way through to the dirty pissy clothes.
Why you got all these blankets?
Huh?
Why you got all these blankets?
Because we stay in hotels, from the hotel to the car. Like, I can even get the hotel.
No. You can finish it. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, I can even get to the hotel receipt for you.
Okay.
You
You ain't got to go through that. I was just curious.
keep finding blankets.
I ain't got one blanket. Keep finding.
Oh, you can keep finding them.
What?
You see them right there as soon as you open the seat. Huh?
Keep finding plastic.
Oh, yeah, because as soon as you open it, you gonna find them.
Let's stand on the front of this car and make sure.
The one thing about this is it's so much plastic. Anybody in their right mind know they hide something in this one.
Yeah.
Like he gotta keep cutting plastic.
And
You just said it wasn't nothing but dirty clothes.
right.
What the fuck is these 8 layers for?
Pull that back out. There you go. Open that bag up.
All pissy clothes. All pissy clothes. Pissy clothes. All pissy clothes.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up.
What the? Get the in! Put your hands up! Don't you? Oh!
She just broke. Damn. He said, "What the fuck?"
All right, first of all, yeah, exactly. So obviously, anybody know is a lady driving down when they pulled over. They found 2 bodies in the trunk of a car. So watching that video, me and you just watched. First of all, do you think this bitch is out of her fucking mind? Hi. What in your what do you think of? Like, what do you think of when you think of her after watching it?
She was a sorry sack of piece of shit, killing kids. Oh fuck, that's crazy. My thing is, okay, you can't afford to have a kid. Try not to have none.
I'm talking about basically just the way, like, it's bodies in your trunk, bruh.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you see how she acted and what she was saying?
She was stalling the whole time.
She's actually a person with sense right at this point. Like, bodies in the trunk. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's like she said, "Oh, this is dirty, pissy clothes. These pissy clothes." This bitch is look what? Pissy clothes don't smell like that, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the odd part.
Turn over right now. You're under arrest. Don't you move. Don't you move. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. That's what I do.
What I do? What the fuck? What I do?
Hey.
Ain't like you driving the car and you get pulled over because you ran a stop sign. She said, "What I do?" And they found bodies in the motherfucking bag.
And why would you run then? Like, it's supposed to be clean clothes, it's supposed to be dirty clothes as far as you're concerned. What are you running for? Now you see what I'm saying? Why would he say, "What the fuck," if it ain't nothing but clothes to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you stand there and you ain't got nothing but dirty clothes in, why wouldn't he say, "What the fuck"? Why would you run? I'm like, nigga, my clothes ain't that bad, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. Oh, nigga, that's a period drawers. You ain't gotta act like that. But run? Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
That everybody don't know. I'm gonna go into details in a bit of this wild ass thing. But bro, this is in Baltimore too. This is
not a game.
It's in Baltimore, Maryland, where they pulled over a young lady.
Hey, if you live in one of these cities right
here, in her trunk, and they both were her nieces and nephews. Her sister gave her kids to her. This bitch here is a stripper whore that lives in a fucking alleyway of a little hut. The bitch gave her kids to her. Talking about she ain't got a way to take care of them, like this whole can. Gave them to her. And this bitch took care of them for 2 years. Starved the fuck out of them. Beat the shit out of them anytime they try to go in the refrigerator. Beat the little boy so bad that they couldn't recognize him when they found him. They couldn't recognize who he was because she beat his face so bad. The girl, who's her niece, she beat her in the chest a lot, but she had internal bleeding. Because you know when they pull these bodies out, some of this shit they can find out. You know what I'm saying? And the fact she had her niece and her nephew in the back, and the bitch, she had a friend in the car. Her friend had no clue of none of that. Just like, what the fuck was that smell type friend? You feel me, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually bodies in there. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
That bitch ain't go to jail. Like, well, she in jail, but they sentenced her to 50 years to what I seen. 50 years. She gonna spend the rest of her natural life in the motherfucking joint for real.
And to me, that's not even fucking enough.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not going to take that route. We're not going to take that route. You're going to sit here and we're going to wait. We're going to get to that point. But don't you say another word. Don't you say another word. Thompson, are you okay?
Good.
Are you sure?
Not okay. I'm good.
I didn't ask you to talk.
No, just let me.
I'm not asking you to talk to him.
Now let me ask you this though. All the police officers around getting sick, going up and running away. Do you think? I don't know. Do you think a police officer should be prepared, more prepared for something like that than what these police officers want? As far as looking at somebody dead.
Now,
I don't know.
Now, I'm gonna tell you like this: being a police officer, a fireman, a first responder, rather, if you're a first responder, yes, you expect the unexpected, but some unexpected is horrific. Like you can see, like I seen them, it's like the morgue people, they deal with dead bodies all day, every day, 24/7, right? They deal with bodies, right? They toss it around. They toss the bodies around like ain't shit, They look at this shit every day. But if somebody come up there like looking like Emmett Till or something, there's some things that you can't muster. Now, them bodies that was in the trunk was probably pretty fucked up, to the point where police officers like early in the cut and shit like that, running away and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they say unexpected, unexpected. Some unexpected is, it's not humane, you know what I'm saying? It's not human. It's not normal. And, they just was like, oof, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga ran away. They say, y'all all right? I just think, I don't know. Maybe you're right, because you can't really prepare for that. Like, they can't put a cop through training and see dead bodies.
Nah, you can't.
So, if them niggas ain't grow up around our way, they ain't grow up around DC, seeing a dead body ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But to go up and run away like that, it just seemed odd. I don't know. To be a police officer. I don't know. It was just one cop left, bro. He had the car around. You all right? You okay? You okay, bro? He over there throwing up. Like, huh?
He was like, what the fuck? Get your fucking hands up. And she broke. Like, she just did. All you see is, what the fuck? She turned around, she's haul ass.
No.
But still got caught.
Like, what was that? Oh, look at that again. And she kept bullshit. He's like, oh, just open that again. Open that up again. What the fuck? Hey, what? Oh, he dropped all types of shit. He's like, what the fuck? That bitch is opening. The other nigga, the white dude, he fell over that way. That bitch could have got away for real. Because them niggas was throwing up all over the place, yeah?
Yeah, they didn't expect that shit. Like it says, expect the unexpected.
Yeah, because I think it was a dude. I think he
They knew.
Because they was too sharp.
Yeah, there was. That the bodies. It's like the bodies weren't normal at that point.
That's true too.
Those bodies was not normal at that
But then I don't even think they expected. Like when she was acting like you're not expecting human. You're not expecting. I still don't think they're expecting people being.
They did smell
Maybe
it.
a deer or some old shit she don't put back there. She hit or something. You're not expecting people. Not the way she just smoking a cigarette and said, "Oh yeah, it's dirty clothes." You're not expecting people in there, bro. In your mind, you're thinking, "I smell something." She maybe hit something. She tried hiding it in the back somewhere or some shit. And then you start cutting layers. It's like, why you got this many fucking layers on this damn thing? Yeah, it's just, you got one more layer. No, it's 8 more, bitch. What you doing?
And the bodies are stinking.
The smell get worse and worse. Yeah.
When you peel them layers.
And then she's like, all right, let me get it. It's just piss. She was saying, it's just pissy. It's just pissy. and she tried getting away after he was cutting it open. And then she tried to open it a little bit. He's like, hey, what's that? Open it up again? What the fuck? Bro, she hauled ass. That's funny as shit. Like,
and the friend just sitting in the car.
Oh no, could you go to jail?
As an accessory to murder. That's only... You can.
Let's say the bitch,
Well, she didn't know.
It's a bitch you know. And she comes scooping you to go to the liquor store or something. And you in the car, you're like, somebody smelling. And they tell you, yeah, I know, that's why I get spraying. I think my husband hit the car, hit a deer or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your mind, it's going through your mind. A lot of things going through your mind, but you keep smelling. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you pull it over. You, a person in the car, not thinking this bitch got bodies in the trunk, bro. Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is the craziest thing, bro. I wouldn't know what I'd do. Like, you would have me in handcuffs sitting on the side of that shit, and I don't know what's in there. And that bitch, all she do, because she ran now, and now she just, I'm sitting there like, what in there, though? Like, they have me handcuffed there, and I'll be sitting there like, well, what's in there, cops? Hey, why not? What the hell is it?
Right.
Why you running? Why you going up? Bro, I ain't got nothing to do with whatever y'all just looked at, Like you literally don't know what's in it, though.
Yeah, you don't. And it's like, it's crazy. It's fucking
like,
crazy.
Think about you as a person. What, like, do you go to, like I don't know. I literally don't know what's in that bag, just like you cops. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't want to hear you say shit. They don't give a fuck about you. You part of this too. Get your ass over here. Y'all got bodies in the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, your story got to be real deep to get out of that.
That shit's crazy.
I would fuck this bitch up to put me in a car, and this hoe got bodies in it. If I ever get out of this, I already know she ain't getting out. But if I ever get out of this, that bitch ain't getting out. But if I hopefully some kind of way get away from this, bro, I'm gonna fuck her up when she get out.
50 years is something else, though. 50 years is now a slap on the wrist.
50 years is a thing.
Shit, 10 years is a thing.
But I don't even think that's enough for her niece and her nephew, bro.
25 piece. 25 a piece.
But I think you should be able to give them more. You got murder, you got child endangerment type shit. You can add some shit. Like these are kids. First of all, you ain't feed them, so you can give them whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just load it up. Make it 100 years if possible. Make sure that bitch stay there.
Oh, she gonna stay there.
She go 29, 30. She be 80, yo. It's still a chance for her to get out. I don't like chances. You ain't giving kids no chance. You broke around with them, too.
The other thing is it a possibility of parole? Because you could have good behavior in the next, in about 10, 15 years and still come out early.
Does anybody know that's in Baltimore County, that's Nicole Johnson. She got sentenced to 50 years in prison for doing this shit. Her motherfucking nephew was 5, her niece was 7 years old. She had both of them in the trunk, dead for a month and a half, riding around recording.
Something wrong with it. The knife is not sharp.
That's why I was asking from the beginning, like, what you think of her personally? Like, that is just some wild shit, bro.
Something wrong with it. Big time.
Not only ride around with it, these are your nephews on top of it.
They're not even your kids. They're somebody else's kids.
You hear shit like that, it's like, how bad can you be to give your kids to a stripper? I don't know. How bad can you be? Are you worse than that? Like, I don't know, man. People would be saying, all right, I gotta get my kids up, try to get myself together. I don't have no respect for you. It's like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I got more respect for these. Y'all don't like these little hood rat bitches. They have like 4 or 5 kids. But them motherfuckers be baby dead with these kids every day. Like a motherfucker. All 5 of them motherfuckers, man. Like, man. And then we make sure the motherfuckers eat and cooking. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't be hard on about when they a trifling piece of shit, when they cursing or being assholes in the neighborhood. That's hard for them to try to police. But they do feed these motherfuckers and send them, you know what I'm saying, to school and shit. It's like, bro, it's not that bad when you only have 2 kids and you gotta kill them. Well, it's that bad you just gotta kill them so you're like, it's just dumb. And that really comes down to like shit like the overall, like when Trump take away shit like food stamps and stuff. Shit like that. Stuff like that goes directly to that because women will need that help so they can help them make that better decisions. You know what I'm saying? They make bad decisions like if they had no alternative. Like whoever state she was in probably was cutting food stamps or whatever the fuck. She probably couldn't even do shit. You know
Baltimore, Maryland.
I don't think they cut in Baltimore. She's just a dumb fuck. It's just a bitch. They ain't got no goddamn sense. Now, before we get out here, right? We was talking about Kamala Harris earlier, but we had an incident with motherfucker. Where Trump is now trying to change the subject, go back to Kamala when she's running for president, and start talking about people that like Beyonce, Al Sharpton, anybody that contributes to a campaign should be investigated. So I don't know. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that dumb fuck shit.
What do you think about it?
He need to be investigated. Shit.
Now he said I'm looking at a large amount of money owed by the Democrats after president election, and the fact that they admitted to paying probably illegally $11 million to singer Beyonce for endorsements. She never sang not one note. This is what he put in this shit. And left the stage to a booing and angry audience. Wait, hold on. First of all, 2 things. Again, this podcast, this political, we had. That night we was live. I don't know what the fuck the booing he talking about. We talking about Beyonce in Texas, baby, that night. So I don't know what he talking about. They booed her. He tripping on that, for sure. Then he said she left without singing a note. They got booed. And you're honest. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a political campaign. What do you expect them to do, a concert? Like, what are we talking about? I'm lost. Then $3 million for expenses to open. Huh? Open is a big what? Hey, bro. So now you see what I'm saying? $600,000 to very low rated TV anchor. Al Sharpton. Now you've been disrespectful, goddamn. Now you've been very, very, very disrespectful. When you start throwing Al man and acting like he done did something. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's my man. Now, just for that.
Me and you got to step out back.
Hey. Now, then he go on to say, a total lightweight Al Sharpton. We talking about civil rights league is a lightweight. Y'all want to say he's not racist. I'm gonna keep going. And others to name for the doing. Absolutely nothing. These ridiculous fees were incorrectly stated in the books and records. You are not allowed to pay or endorse. It is totally illegal to do this. Do so. Can you imagine what would happen if the politicians started paying for people to endorse them? All the hell will break out. Come and all those that received endorsement money broke the law. They should be prosecuted. Thanks for your attention in this matter. What do you think of it?
He's a motherfucker. No, he this is crazy. This is just a distraction, another distraction for what's really important, the Epstein files again. So now he's bouncing the blame on a different subject matter to somebody else.
The Trump files.
Yeah, that's basically the Trump Epstein files.
But yeah, like first of all, if Beyonce would have endorsed Kamala Harris, it is no reason for Kamala Harris to pay Beyonce. It's just no reason. There's no reason for her to pay Oprah, bro. You might have paid Oprah a fucking company for doing whatever the fuck they did to make shit happen. But Oprah, you paying her for.
Damn sure ain't got to pay Beyonce.
It's just dumb fuck shit, bro. That's why I'm like, he's a pig, bro. He's a racist pig. This is racist shit. That's all it is, bro. Bring them up with this Epstein shit, something that only his people give a fuck about. Democrats ain't give a fuck about the Epstein shit. Ever. That's why I don't like the fact they worried about it now. Don't give a fuck. Let them niggas eat each other. Like, don't give a fuck about this shit. Talk about facts. Come here. Talk about you was gonna give elderly people, motherfucker, a stay-in motherfucker nurse. Talk about you was gonna give motherfucker 3 million homes in your first term. Let's keep talking about what you was gonna do compared to what the fuck this fuck orange neck pig demon fuck Donald the J is for jackass Trump did. Motherfucker.
And then the other thing was, you got this, then the other distraction, the commanders changed the name back to the Redskins, and then it's a bunch of distractions after distraction after distraction outside of what's really the important matters, which is the economy, and see if Trump is on the Epstein files.
He definitely he already on it.
He definitely.
Are they gonna show it?
They're not going to show it until they delete his name off of it, or they know something that we already know, but they're not trying to show proof that it's there.
Bro, these bitch ass niggas run on lies. They rev these right wing punk motherfuckers up to think that Democrats are raping kids and motherfucking molesting motherfuckers in the government. Gay as fuck. And it's a list of them. He made them think that. And it's now they made it into, it's called Epstein list. They put these bitch niggas in government to get them that list. Now all of them there, and they fucking bullshit with the list. As far as they're concerned, Democrats like me, I ain't give a fuck from the beginning about that damn list. But y'all Republicans did, MAGAs did, because them fucks told you to care about it. So you cared. Then you cared because you thought Bill Clinton, Obama, Jordan, whoever the fuck you wanted to be on that damn list was going to be on the list. So you voted for Trump because he going to get that list. Trump get the list, no, his bitch ass on it. Now everybody, Palm Bandy, Bondi, whoever the fuck her name is, all these bitch ass white wing MAGAs that's in charge. It's no excuse for you bitch ass niggas not to see the list now. They holding up because of what now? You ask yourself. Why they holding y'all up from seeing the list that all y'all want to see? All y'all but us. Y'all should have a party with the list. That's what y'all wanted. Ask yourself why you don't want to see. Why you don't want y'all to see it? You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Because they on it.
If he on it, which we already know, y'all bitch ass niggas are blind to the facts of him being on that damn thing. He's a pig. Not only a racist pig, he used to fuck with kids a lot, allegedly, but really. The nigga had pageants where he used to go in the fuck. It was on video. Walk in the fucking dressing room. Or I can walk in, I'm expecting. These bitches ain't even 16 years old. You expecting what? I'm expecting their bras and is everything fit. That's what he said. Then what is that? Why you in the locker room? Now you see what I'm saying? He's been that. He hooked up with Espine, whatever the fuck his name is, who is really do that. See, there's a difference between a nigga that like doing that, got it on his mind, and dabble in it, compared to a nigga that got an enterprise and setting up shit to do it. They meet.
And then he pulled his dick out and shoved it down your throat by hiring LT for the shit with the high school shit. LT was another pedophile.
Bro, this man had a whole island where we would float bitches by the hundreds. And none of them over 16 to his island, bro. Like, that was just that. That was what was happening. He was that person. Period. And the only reason him and Trump started beating, because Trump, this nigga called Trump one time, Espine, they was best friends, told that nigga he about to close on this motherfucking deal in Florida. Want him to come look at it and give his expertise on the joint before he closed. Because that's his man. Once that demon was Espine man. He goes there, look at the joint, tells him, you know what, it is all fucked up. It's this and that. Go behind his back and buys it. That's how motherfucking Trump and Espine splits up. Because Trump is a sneaky, slimy, bitch-ass snake. And he went behind Espine's back and stole the property before he could seal his deal. That's how them two bitch-ass niggas start beating. So Espine said, okay, nigga, I'm going to start exposing the fact that you's a crook. And that's where they at. That's why, and next thing you know, he was hung in the cell, and they said he did. That's where we at now. Everybody caught up? That's exactly where we at now, right now. He dead, and his parents, his family want to know what the fuck happened. Trump and his friends is going to erase everything. It's real fucking simple. Nothing gets simple. For anybody that don't know what Espine is going on, that's a short estimate. What they call when they shit, there's a short thing about it. Short elliptics, ecologics, or whatever the fuck these people use a big word. We're gonna get used to them. We'll start putting my dictionary up and start getting better. You know what I'm saying? But a short elliptics, whatever they be saying, of what the fuck happened. That's it right there. That's where we at with Espine. He showed up dead. And guess what? Trump was president.
Yep.
So y'all do the know. Y'all do the math here. That's it. That's all. That's all we saying. Me and my man here, and that one soul brother, and what's going on, we just say, hey, just off the streets, hey, just pay attention to that and listen to that. That's all we saying. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Just in case you don't pay attention. It's a thing going on. Where you're not going to find out Trump is on the list, first of all. Let's just stop all that, oh, you magas. You openly come on. He on the list. It's not a list full of Democrats that you want on there, Jordans. Who y'all ain't get? All the black people, billionaires that y'all ain't get, y'all want to get. Y'all want on the list. They're not there. It's not a Jordan there. You know what I'm saying? It's not Oprah on there. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Clinton there. It's not a list full of those people. If everybody understands, the Republican Party is the one that hid Catholic motherfuckers from raping kids, bruh. That was them that did that. Y'all losing y'all memory here. They've been hiding pedophilia motherfuckers for decades.
When Bush went in office,
not new for Republicans.
When Bush was in office, George H.W. Bush, he was in office, pastors left and right was touching boys.
Oh, man, it was crazy then. They let all that go. Like, what are y'all talking about at this point? That's why You can't get me to vote for. I don't give a fuck what Republican you put in my face. Fuck you. Because once you become president, what are you gonna do? What they do? Tax cuts, get rid of Mexicans, no education, no food, no matter whatever they be, that's what they gonna do. Bitch ass niggas. Nobody don't like anybody that say they independent. Y'all full of shit too. Now, I appreciate, look, man, everybody take the time out, bro. Listen to us. Like I said, we not scholars. We ain't went to college. So it ain't, we ain't motherfucker out here running around trying to get new heat state to state. So we just like an average motherfucker off the street. They got our opinions too, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers on MSNBC and CNN ain't no ones with y'all opinions, goddamn. We got opinion from another angle. That's the hood view. You know what I'm saying? Nah. That's what this is, huh? You know? And I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying, nah? You guys want to say we get out here? Oh shit, we got so much.
We could do 2 quick tapes.
It's so much.
It's so much.
Oh, well, before we got here, I wanted to touch on motherfucker Gavin Rings situation where he's in a gambling ring thing overseas, over in other countries that's bigger than maybe we think. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know Gavin Rings has been I don't know if they locked him up or sent him, they got the warrant out. They got him yet or not?
I think they took him in for questioning, but he was on one of those jumps. He was on a gaming jump, and he was like, "Oh, I ain't snitched yet." It's like, what? You ain't snitched yet? But yeah, he was like, I ain't snitched yet. They ain't locked me up yet. But he got a big gambling ring, and some of the hard hitters is on there too. The Mafia. They got the Mafia on there. The Mafia was on that. So it was like, damn.
Yeah. Arenas was one of the best scorers in 2000 back in the day. He was a beast. Him, LeBron, who was that back then?
D Wade.
Kobe was there. Ray was there.
Kobe,
Yeah.
Vince, Iverson.
Yeah, he was getting his man back then. But now, he in a situation. First of all, when he was back here with us, he got locked up. Please get that gun thing. He did with
Yeah, with him and Critter. I just saw, and it's funny that I seen a documentary about that whole thing on it, that whole thing about the gun thing in the arena.
Yeah. That was dumb fuck shit too. Kwame Brown be fucking with him about that to this day.
Yeah, he's still fucking with him about that.
That's funny as shit. But his charges this time against Rangers are absurd. He's accused of working with the motherfucker. Yash Zeman? Rushland? What the fuck is that?
That's the overseas.
Is that Russia? Or Israel?
I think that's Israel.
Oh, members of Israel organized crime group. As part of the illegal poker game. The association would appear to be more dangerous, not funny. Arenas is always accused of lying to investigators while trying to recover money seized by Homeland Security by saying he wasn't part of the illegal gambling. He's facing up to 15 years in prison if convicted of the charge. Arenas. What in the fuck?
Yeah, he got some serious shit.
And then he went on YouTube and acted like it was a joke.
You see, when I looked at the documentary, it's on Netflix. It's called The Point Guard with him and Critter, because Gilbert Arenas was the one that brought the guns in there.
Yeah.
And he gave 2. It said he put 2 of them on his seat. And Critter came in and was like, "The fuck is this?" He said, "I ain't trying to be implicated in shit. But, you know, I guess he was like, since you say you want to kill me, why don't you do this? Your chance right here. So I was like, damn. But on the documentary, it gave a brighter light of Gilbert Arenas' mentality. He said he a prankster, but he's an asshole in the locker room. One of the dudes was about to beat the shit out of him for what he be. He yes, he do pranks, and the guys, in the locker room be appreciate that because it makes people come together. But the pranks that he be doing was fucking over the top and putting guns in the junk, and then DC gun laws. That's why Arenas was in trouble because the DC because his fucking what you call it. And he said he's a prankster. He liked to joke and play a lot. It's a lot. It's a time to be serious. A time to play. But they said this dude played way too much. Like that's nothing. That's all he do is play. And the guys in the locker room be ready to bust his shit. Like some guys you will play with like that. Some guys you just can't. And one of them smacked the shit out of him on the jump. He goofy as shit.
One nigga that want to perpetrate it. And right now, 15 years, he paid another 15 years, maybe. I mean, that's a max we can get, man. He wasn't that involved in it as much as you think. But the max we get 15 years, I say he will get 8 or 9.
Yeah.
It's still a long time.
Right.
He was it.
You got some serious shit going on.
They probably use the funding. They probably use his funding. Yeah, they probably don't know that shit.
But when shit like this happen, they usually freeze your assets. They usually freeze your assets to see what is accounted for. So
He probably didn't know about the Russian part, but he knew about the legal part.
Yeah.
The Russian part, the Israel part, probably killed him all. Overall, you knew he was doing something illegal from the beginning, whether Israel was involved or not. Once you start getting Israel mafia involved, you gotta realize mafia ain't like the mafia in America. American mafia is basically stomp the fuck out. Like when you go to other countries, mafia is it's almost the government. Gangs and motherfuckers, some black countries, gangs are basically the government. You know what I'm saying? They run the whole shit. And you got motherfucking
like
mafia,
Hades.
Yeah, mafia, like Hades. You in motherfucking Israel, mafia there is like Russia, mafia there, they basically the government. You know? So they're mixed up in shit where that's high level shit government is involved. Sometimes they be the ones that get these niggas shimmed up. And then they could probably take over the whole operation and get him the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it be shit like that. You never know.
Yeah. Like they say back in the day, they waste his ass.
Exactly. They be like, yeah, he out of there. We're going to take it, the whole operation.
We're going to whack him.
But do appreciate everybody, man, take time out, man, to listen to it. Your boys, you know what I'm saying, dog? And
Oh yeah, we appreciate y'all. We got some. We be into this podcasting thing, with our hot topics, and sometimes, we leave out a little, things a little here and there. The news is still fresh, in your mind.
Yeah.
But we no different from, we're street media. You got mainstream media. This street media here. This we're from street, but We not like, ESPN or Fox News or ESPN News or CBS or NBC. We do our own thing. And speaking of ESPN, the face of ESPN can't stand this motherfucker evil. But you gotta admit, he's a smart dude as far as trying to get his shit, in order with the whole studio, podcast studio, and the whole little bit. But this dude, Stephen A. Smith, is the last thing we're gonna talk about. Michelle Obama, she name dropped. She ain't really name dropped, but she pretty much said that looking at ESPN is like watching a soap opera. People just screaming at each other, and ain't nobody got no sense. That's basically what she's saying. And Stevie A. Smith had something to say about it, but she's right. They do be yelling and screaming at each other, and it's like they trying to. I see what ESPN was trying to do. They're trying to, make it seem like they're trying to make the product like always hip and fresh on a certain point, on a certain level. But sometimes it be over the top, sometimes it don't. That's the only the material that they are presented with at the moment. But they always have material every day. Even when the pandemic hit, they still had material. Everybody still had to come up with some type of material, even when they couldn't go to work. You know what I'm saying? Everything was remote and Zoom and social media and this and that. We get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. But
well, you're right. So what she was saying was she don't really watch sports media anymore because there's ESPN TV they shows. They just scream and holler at each other. And they don't like each other now. It's not a pleasing show to watch on she was on. So he clapped back by blaming her for common laws, blaming her for all types of shit.
Now, with that particularly right there, that little spot right there, what do you think about that? Do you agree with him on that?
See, when we was talking about earlier about Charmaine the God, it's like when they say something, listen to their overall preference.
Yeah, it's a Republican. Whatever.
She motherfucker had a critique about a sports show. Of course, he
and he threw the shit on the common laws.
Yeah, like
he threw the blame on that.
Yeah, but you make common laws. Like that ain't. It's not like he stopped and said, okay, you said such and such. Now I am a little loud. It ain't like you not screaming on your show, bro. It ain't like the other person not screaming back at you trying to talk over you on your show. It ain't like that's not happening. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he doing it, but saying, I know you saw that, but I still want to talk about you making her lose that. Instead of discussing the fact that she is calling out something he is actually doing. It ain't like he's saying, I'm not screaming, I'm not hollering. He's not addressing what she's saying. It's just automatically, okay, you the fault because of common health laws. That was your fault. Like, huh? I didn't even go to that. And to me, if you ask me, Stephen A., you was the fault she lost, motherfucker. You and the Charlamagne gods and all that, fuck motherfuckers. If you ask me, so what are you talking about? That's what lose me too, bro.
Yep, because he was on the show was talking about Carmen the bad.
Hell yeah. even make no sense. That's why niggas be thinking motherfuckers have short memories, which I think YouTube and TV is supposed to do. Where a motherfucker say something 6 months ago, and 6 months later they can be on saying something different and everybody forget that. Not me, bro. Y'all was a motherfucker redneck pig lover. Before, you stay there. You'll never change for me. You just defended some racist shit as a black person. It's no way back. You can't 6 months later start agreeing with me or going at that person that I ain't like back then and think now we friends. No. You agree with him then. I don't give a fuck if you mad with him now. Now you agree with me because you're mad with him? Nah, that ain't how it works. You know? That's all. And that's why niggas like me are still here on the sideline. Not fucking with that kid. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully come around too. Yeah. Hey, each and every week, man, we here give you the politics the way we know how to do it. Holler at your boys on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Holler at your boys. We here. Politics, baby. Rabbit John, OnlyFans J, Godfather. We here, baby. We here. We here. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Shout out to No One Soul, by the way.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a